Mrs. Johan.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm very sweaty and hot.
Yes, I think so, because it was not so that you were just one time, but
Yeah.
you were 2 times on the table today.
Yes, the festival asked us to perform twice because there was a band that couldn't come, that was very delayed.
You were not prepared, I think?
No.
No.
And
what came in your mind and how did you find...
just rejigged the set a little bit and just got some other songs from my vaults and just shoved them in there and printed out some new set lists and away we went. But my bass player wasn't meant to be doing the gig because my other bass player was taken ill 2 days ago. So we have a bass player that doesn't know all the songs.
Yeah.
So it's been quite interesting.
It's not your first performance this week in the Netherlands?
No, we've been to Rotterdam.
3 days, 4 days, 1 day?
It's four shows. We went to Rotterdam and then we went to what is it called?
It's not that important.
No, that's not important. But I think you're very popular here in the Netherlands. They like you.
They do, and I've been touring the Netherlands for like, I don't know, 12, 13 years or something. You know, I've been coming here for a long time and always had really great shows and have a special affiliation for sure.
The public, they were not too Dutch, that we call too...
No, they were fine. I mean, they were a bit chatty, but it's a festival. Everyone's having a nice time, aren't they? It's okay. I don't expect it to be like a theatre gig. Like, I do lots of other theatre shows and sit-down ones, which are very, but it's a different thing, isn't it?
You're playing...
Do the set accordingly.
You are not playing with your band, but just with a trio, yes?
Yes.
Who was with you?
Frank Montis on keys.
Yeah.
And Nat Martin on the guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did some research on your name. I go into Google and I found some details about you.
Okay.
So I want to introduce you for our people from this time. So
Okay.
you're from Luton, England?
I was born in Luton.
Luton, England.
Yeah.
But you grew up in Devon, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. First question, why did you want to become a musician? Was it something that was inside your head? Maybe you were destined to become someone? I don't know. Please
Well,
tell us why you did want to become.
I imagine that every musician would probably say the same thing, is that I didn't find it, but it found me. And there's not really any other choice. I think it was a no-brainer. It was just something. It was just my path. It's just
you're
how
saying that you're destined.
Yeah, I suppose so. It was just the path that I took, and it was the thing that I loved doing the most, and that was.
Did you have
really
idols
question.
or people that you looked upon that were my examples,
Yeah, sure. I mean, I loved Aretha Franklin. When I discovered Aretha Franklin when I was about 15, that really, I really got into her when I was about 15, and that was a huge influence on me. And singers like Gladys Knight and Solomon Burke, but then also people like Eva Cassidy.
Okay. Another thing I found on the internet, you're a singer-songwriter, and according a quote from The Mirror, UK's finest female soul blues voice.
Yeah.
When you heard that, what was your reaction? Or
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty.
that was okay.
It was
for you?
amazing. Yeah,
okay,
amazing. It was like when that was.
You didn't have a reaction that you said okay, but.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You have all of these things happen over the course of a career, and I suppose you don't necessarily celebrate all the details, but it's important to look at the big picture and celebrate the big picture. But yeah, when you hear things like that, it's like, okay, that's cool. I've never tried to. I've always tried to be quite balanced, so not take the positives too much to heart, and not take any negatives too much to heart either.
Do you have an own style? What is typical for your music? How would you describe your music?
How would I describe my music? Kind of soul, blues, and gospel, I guess.
In 2030, you first, it was the date of your first album.
Yeah.
Third on Night One.
Yeah.
Yeah. That helped you to close a difficult period in your life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of those songs came out of quite a traumatic period of my life, so yeah, it was definitely some healing
Yeah, it was okay.
going on.
Then we have to wait till 2017.
Yeah.
Another album, People We Become.
Yeah. That was my second album.
Yeah.
And
you would become something or someone, or
what are you asking me about what the title means?
yes.
I think anybody can take whatever they would like to take from it.
Yeah, okay.
But I suppose it is about says something about growing up and turning into somebody that I would like to become. I don't know. There's all sorts of different.
But after the album, it
interpretation.
stops. No sequel, no next album.
Yeah. No, I haven't made an album for. Yeah.
What was
Do you know what happened? I had 3 children.
Oh.
I had 3 children.
Oy.
Yeah, in that time, who are amazing and I love them dearly. But yeah, it's been hard. It's hard to be fully creative.
Do we have to wait for the sequel? Or
Yeah, it's coming.
Are you working
coming.
on songs,
Yes,
on
I have
ideas,
songs.
or?
I have songs I've been writing for the last couple of years, and it's slow. It's just slow. It's a slow process, but it's getting there, and I'm nearly ready to make the album.
There was just, I think, one single. Yes, Someday We'll All.
Yeah, that was very recent. Yeah. That's very recent. Recently released, that one.
So we have to wait.
Yeah.
More plans for the future?
Yeah, we'll make the next record, put one foot in front of the other, keep my children alive.
Very important.
You know, plan to make another record at some point, but I do everything on my own terms and in my own time. And that's how I've always operated as an artist. So yeah, there's no, I can't force things, and I only write material when it's important to me and when I have something to say, and I haven't had anything to say in the last few years.
So you don't have many open items on your, what they call the bucket list? No.
Oh sure, yeah, sure.
Yes.
Oh, I have ambitions, of course.
But not as a musician, no.
I'm not going to tell you what they are.
Yeah.
You'll have to wait and see.
Okay. I have a last question. What do you think that music has made you a different person?
I don't know. That's an interesting question. I think it's made me into the person that
Do you think
I
that
was
music-
meant to be.
I'm sure that music has changed.
It's changed
your
my life.
yes.
Yeah, it's of course.
As a person, do you think that you?
Yeah. I think
changed
it's enabled me to express what I've needed to express and what I haven't been able to express otherwise. And I think that's the beauty of music, is that it allows you to immerse yourself fully in expressing what you need to express. It's an outlet, isn't it?
Okay. Mrs. Show Harman, that were my questions. My questions in
Thank
the
you.
name of Woodstock. You can find everything on the site next week.
Thank you.
Thank you a lot.
Lovely to talk to you.